Hey y'all, Blissins, what's up? So here we are, impossibility. There is many impossibilities. Impossible, the word. In that it says, I'm possible. I'm, as in I am, impossible. So I am possible. So that is a reminder, okay, for you to reflect within yourself to realize that anything you need, want, desire is possible. The thing about the situation is some things may be placed on your path and you have to decide if this is right for you. Is it worth it? Should you go down that path? Should you work with that thing? And then there is those who are on a path and they have to, make certain decisions that pretty much go become a challenge. That's what I mean to say. It's a challenge to take a certain thing and it wasn't supposed to be a part of your journey. That is why it was such a challenge. Now, there are things that come into our life that is going to be challenging because it's something new, because we're not familiar, or because it's been so long. Okay? That's understandable. But then there are other things that are placed on your path and you have to decide, okay, is this worth the challenge? Is this the challenge that I am supposed to embark on? Right? You need to realize, well, you probably already realized this, but anything is possible through him that believe, right? Everything starts with a thought, and from a thought it becomes a feeling, or a feeling and then a thought, and then it needs action behind it. And for each person, action comes in different forms. Action could be physically making moves. Action could be slowing down, stopping, resting. That could be what action represents for you. Action could be writing, a paper, documenting, right? Action could be prayers, rituals, meditations. Action could be going back to school. Action could be changing jobs or looking for new careers. Action could be just sitting out in nature with Mother Earth, with your ancestors. Action could be, being in the garden, just touching dirt. Action could come in any form, soaking in water, swimming, right? Action is different for everyone. But understanding your journey and your circumstances, that is what matters. You need to know that you are possible. Your mere existence is an impossibility. It's how is it possible that you are still here after all that you've been through, after everything that your body goes through on a daily basis, being here on this planet, on this plane, right? In the environments that you have had to endure, and you're still here. You are magnificent. Like, how? Your body, the vessel, okay? That is power. And I heard the song, there is power, power, wonder working power in the blood of the Lamb. So there is power in your blood. I'm literally seeing a vision of a piano, okay? There are notes that you are emitting. There is a frequency, a sound. And because of the split within your psyche, right? You have been fighting yourself, okay? Because you have endured many trials and tribulations in regards to the communities that you were a part of. And they have mentally abused, right? So whether that was school, whether that was a job, whether that was, some type of community group that you were part of. Whatever the case may be, there was a lot of turmoil when it came to in interacting with them, okay? Engaging with these people, all right? So they planted very tumultuous seeds inside of you, right? With their words, with their actions, okay? Literally and figuratively. And because of it, it has weighed heavily on you. And you have dealt with so much pain and suffering. But guess what? Guess what? Those seeds, you are finally overriding those seeds, right? You are finally changing the infrastructure that's within the seed itself. You are literally changing. Instead of you thinking, oh, well, I'm just going to have to try to figure out where all those seeds are planted and start pulling them out so that they don't grow anymore. You are literally, this is the power you hold. You are literally changing the cells in the seed. However, whatever is inside of a seed to make it grow, that it is whatever that fruit it would be when it grows, or that vegetable, you are literally changing its makeup. And I just thought about Sailor Moon. Makeup power, when she transforms, you are literally doing that with the seeds. So instead of you trying to figure out where each seed, because there's so many seeds people planted in you to go against what is natural to you, you are literally changing it. And so the seeds will still be there, right? It's like basically scars. Like you get a surgery or you have an accident and you still have the scar. It's still there. Even if you got surgery to kind of like try to remove it or make it look different, it's still there. Tattoo it, whatever. It's still there. So the seed is still in its form, but the inside of the seed is different. It's hitting different. It's growing different. What it's going to grow now is totally different. It's like when they do hybrids of fruits and vegetables and whatever the case may be. You are doing that for yourself. So be proud of yourself, and not in an egoic way, but in a way where you acknowledge your own power, your own words of encouragement, your own ability to change the functions of what is happening inside of you. Although it may have been taking very long, you don't even understand. A lot of you, your spiritual team, God has been working on you through your dreams, really truly empowering you, helping you to remove the disempowerment, the pain and suffering that you have been carrying. Baby, you are on a whole nother level. And you just didn't know. So you came across this video so I can remind you of your true potential, your true power, who you are and what you represent is going to change the world as you know it. Matter of fact, it's already doing it. When you get that urge to clean, do it. When you get that urge to sing, do it. When you get that urge to go for a walk, do it. You get that urge to take a course, do it. If you get that urge to embark on a new journey or write this form or fill out this form or this paperwork or whatever it is that you feel like you should do, and anything that you feel like it's not resonating, it doesn't make sense, don't go down that path, because there's so much out there. Do not limit yourself. Oh, well, this is the only way. No, honey, there's so many other ways. So many different ways to get and be and do what you need. You just got to move by faith and not by sight, because what we see is not always the truth. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Spiritual Essence 88. Peace. I'm out.